Everybody come on. Whoa. Yeah.
What's up, fam? What's up, fam? Another episode.
This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Whoa. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. It's some problems over here. If you need some help with your, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. It's ready in the train, but we go hard up over here. You say you ready over there, blow my guard up over here. I got a school of motherfucker like some cars up over here. And we do this every day cause it's our job over here. We drawing over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on them 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. With ATM and underdog, we hauling over here. But this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you. My unity and loyalty, I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga done said. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby like a book already read. Now that is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. Your lady see me, I made her flirt. But I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Ain't what grew me to pen, what schooled me. Leader from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized dishes marked up with the toe tag. Throw away stub up on the fucking flow, man. Pushed out, hurt, smoking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes, dropping fingers, twitching chest move. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Drake 5'7", tuck tight, hood pass out good. Checking is mandatory, get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here, do you hear niggas speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed boxing out of lab, penitentiary rules and fat. Checks cave in, hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. 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 This ain't what you want.
You know what I'm talking about? You work hard, you play hard. You know what I'm talking about? I wish everybody well and good health, man. We got a show today. First of all, I just definitely want to say, man, salute to all those that's keeping it 100. Should I say authentic? I know it's a hard pill to swallow, man, but it's only one way how to live life, man. And that's just keeping it real with yourself. If you can't keep it real with yourself, you ain't gonna be able to keep it real with nobody else. And then a note, for all those who don't know, some people got the game and some people just don't. Some people are still trying to figure out what lane of life, and they, I say over 26, man, then you really need to get in a whole different spectrum of life, because a lot of things that I see people doing, man, it's contradicting the whole movement, man. You say I don't come on here to do no playing, man. Y'all already know Slugger, man. I miss recess. I don't like playing, man. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Call me a dud or whatever, but I'm here to talk facts, because one thing I know, we done ran out of time. And I ain't got time for the shenanigans. I ain't got time for the propaganda. I ain't got time for people trying to all of a sudden get their status up like they was something and they never been nothing. Now, see, I think YouTube didn't slow down our generation of the youngsters trying to learn something from the elders, because now is what I'm seeing. A lot of people thinking they got what it takes, they ain't got nothing. They don't give no goddamn insight on anything, man, but bull crap, man. So I'm just trying to figure it out, because they don't never come with this dialogue that I'm about to have. They talking about street cred and all that. What is that? Huh? Can that make you walk in the bank? You talking about you all that in the streets and all that, man, in your background. Can they allow you to walk in the bank and use your credit, your street credit, and get a loan? Can it make you go to a car dealership and say, hey, man, I know a lot of people don't know me, man, but I'm this and this on this side. Okay, where that bread at? How your credit looking? It matters none what you actually think that what you doing in society is relevant. As long as it's relevant to you, man, you don't owe nobody no explanations. But the thing I definitely want to talk about is the misguidance of a lot of people on this goddamn YouTube thinking. You see, my computer's right here, but I'm looking sideways because that's where my screen at, because I got some other things going on. That is relevant, man. A lot of youngsters say this, man. Salute, man. A lot of people say this, man. Who are you, Slugger? Man, say, if you don't know, you don't need to know. You feel me? Don't try to figure me out with a bunch of bull crap and all that, because then you gonna wind up messing up your credit. You're going to wind up messing up a blessing that might have had came your way. Because one thing I'm not going to do, a lot of people on YouTube too seems to do, tell all their business. You understand what I'm saying? And if right now, in 2023, if you still got a show and prove, bro, you don't owe this world nothing to show them your moves. It's either they're going to take you at face value or keep moving. Because before anybody knew who Slugger was, I'm saying not those who been knowing me all my life, right? And understand the transition I have made. At the end of the day, what kind of transition have you made? Huh? You still a jive turkey? You still think you slicker than a can of hair grease? Come on, man. We seen all y'all cats before on the streets. You got to understand, I was on them streets. Now, when I start moving into bigger and better things, people seem like they want to conversate on the phone. Say, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. And this is what's understood before we get in this program. Now, you know what? I'm gonna give you something to hold on to. But let's get to the topic. You know, the topic, you know what I'm saying? Kids going to be kids. Huh. We already touched down on that. Even though they might be grown or they got the age and all that don't mean nothing, bro. Because at the end of the day, and sis, let me say that, because there's a lot of females misleading these youngsters to keep these young ladies, right, to keep showing less and less. No morals, hot girl summer, all this bull crap. What is that doing for you? You know, everybody got an age, right, where they become less valued depending on what you've been through in life. And it shows in your face. It shows the stress that you really have, and you don't want nobody else to know about your stress. That's cool, man. That's your business. But to the people, when they see you on this tube, bruh, they watching your whole personality. See, a lot of people fall victim and say, hey, man, and I know, because I done met some of these guys off camera in this world. And then when I see them on the tube, I'm like, man, that person wasn't acting like that. But it's okay, because if they got an alter ego, that's not my business. You know what I'm saying? As long as you don't talk bad about me, we Gucci. You understand what I'm saying when I say what I say? A lot of people don't even know which way is left and which way is right. And that's the sad part. They might act like they know where they're going, but you don't even know where you're going. You're still freestyling, huh? But that's their business. The thing is, when people come to this crossroad, right? It's either you gonna be you or be an alternate character. When people see me on here and I know they say, man, you look like you self-righteous and you're a pastor. Bruh, we know right from wrong. So if that's the concept you getting from the matter, you know you effing up, right? It's almost like that Menace Society movie when they say, you know you just effed up, right? You know you just effed up. You said at 11:45 you left the store. You know you're messing up, right? And then I think in time, you know, you can find out who's the clucks and who's the ducks. And I'm not trying to run nobody's life, but it ain't looking good. Because what's up, Shug, right on, homie. Appreciate you sliding in. I know you work for a living. You know what I'm saying? And shit, we just ain't got the privilege to sit back on YouTube and just, you know, I don't know. Everybody got their own hustle, but I know you work for a living, man. Keep doing you, keep doing the family thing. Scott, keep doing you, keep doing the family thing. Hey, Chuck, what's going on? Everybody come in, man. Come in here, man, because we really can have a dialogue, because we got to have a conversation. And it's not a conversation, but I throw rocks, right? I throw rocks because I know I don't want to say it because I don't do that. But, man, bro, if the shoe fit, wear Cinderella. Like, that's what I'm saying. Real men gonna get on the phone and talk about it, right? If we got issues, we're gonna talk about it. But the craziest thing about real men talking about it, you see how the YouTube turn. You can't even trust your own homeboy no more. Or they start messing with a bunch of clucks and they don't know how they walk when they starting to walk like a duck, right? Untrustworthy. Like easy manipulated. But get on here like they got it all together. No, we're gonna talk about it though. We're going to talk about it. But like the first thing, I don't want to be a distraction to myself. I'm going to share this disclaimer because we got some pressing grown folks issues to talk about. Yeah, but we got all day. I got time today. Okay? While people are talking about material things, this ain't nothing but a watch. Yeah, it costs a couple $100, but it ain't nothing but a watch. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't who I am. I'm not materialistic. What's wrong with these boys, man? They still trying to find themselves. So I don't have time. I don't have time, bro. I really don't have time to entertain kids. No, that ain't my agenda. I'm trying to entertain the minds of grown folks. So no, I ain't gonna play the booty bandit game. I ain't gonna do none of that, man. The bees and whole, you know what I'm saying? I understand everybody deserves respect, but are you giving it? That's my whole point. Are you giving it? You don't get none. You can't be sometimey whoop the whoop the whoop like I'm on point now every day. You see me on this tube. I get a clown or a troll come over here. Like the other day, I let a troll, a young man, kind of conversate. But it's when you start talking down on somebody that got good credibility on the street. So you coming over here chasing your dreams, but you looking like you a goofy, a cluck, a duck, so it holds no relevance. And I don't want people to be intimidated. When you come over here, you can come on the platform, but stand on your 10 for real. So you can't have no bull crap in your background and talking about, just sit back sometimes in the classroom and listen. This is how you're supposed to present yourself. I know, ain't got all them theatrics, but I got real people over here, and these real people need to hit the like button, you know, because if we get the bull crap out the way, stop promoting that bull crap, the real conversation, and that's part of the lesson too. I'm gonna call it class. And regardless of your age, you always can sit and learn something. I'm gonna call it class. We can get the bull crap out the algorithm. Y'all keep promoting bull crap, the youngsters keep listening to bull crap. And the older guys will get off the internet saying it's a bunch of bull crap. Like, say for instance, and we're gonna get on to the session, or should I say the teaching. Because a lot of people can slip and don't even know they fail until they see that sign for the next person and say, hey man, I didn't know this flow was wet. Why the sign wasn't out? But I think a lot of people be getting a lot of signs. They just want to walk around and try their luck. No, don't try your luck over here, partner. You know, because I see through muddy water and spot dry land for real. And that don't make me better than you. That makes me pay attention and observe my surroundings so I don't get caught in the mess. See, sometimes you can get caught in the mess and your lesson or your message or get caught in the bull crap. Right? I said this before to one of my partners. I say, man, you got a nice yard. So you having this nice yard, you got company coming over, but you got a dog. You having that goddamn dog, it's going boo-boo. And I said that clean because I know a lot of people be listening to me in warehouses, offices, and I want everybody to pay attention to real grown folks' conversation without feeling like I might say something to make them look bad, because everybody got an image, a personality that they have at their work that they don't want nobody to think that they listen to a cluck, right, for entertainment. That's your secret if you do that. But check this out. So back to the dog. You finna have company and you got a dog in your backyard, right? So what do? You walk through the backyard to make sure there ain't no boo-boo in your yard. Now, do the dog find out? You telling me a dog is more intelligent? Oh, no, not a dog. But a fly is more intelligent to know you got a dog in the backyard. That's the situation. So it's going to be boo-boo in your yard. So what do you do before company comes? You do a walkthrough. You pick up sticks, rocks, anything that might harm the children, right? You get it out your yard, man. Because, home insurance is a bad boy. If somebody want to, play that role. Man, I'm finna sue you. You should have seen this coming. Hint, hint. So at the end of the day, I do a patrol on my yard. Because I got a nice looking yard. And I got a lot of company coming over. And I think I know how to barbecue. You can prove me different, you know what I'm talking about? But you got to know how to barbecue to do that. So it's elements that you need to learn as a grown man to say you have the knowledge. If you don't even know how to cook, man, you ain't even on the level of me, slugger. Ain't no other. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of replicas. There's a lot of people that say, man, this dude feel like he's so right. No, I'm very mature, though, mentally. And you'll feel like that about yourself if you act your age. Let's get back to the yard. Because I got a long show, and I hate to deal with people conduct. You know what I'm saying? It's just, sometimes I lose my appetite. That means I'm paying attention to too much bull. So let's talk about the yard. So you go through the yard, and you see it's bull crap. Now, you have the option to pick it up before the flies come. But what do you choose to do? I get it later. I got some other things to do. But you got company coming in 30 minutes. No, me, personally, I'm going to get a bat, put my hand in that goddamn thing. If I ain't got no poop scoop, right? I ain't like that. I ain't got no poop scoop. I got to, sometimes you say, man, you got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get it all up. So I go to the yard, pick up the bull crap before the flies come. Because once you get flies circulating in your yard, they just waiting for the event to happen. And then they're going to start pestering your company. Nah, see, I be trying to get all flies out the way. All bull crap out my yard. So nobody will say, hey, man, I remember last time we did an event, you had bull crap all in your goddamn yard. What you going to say then? Oh, man, it happened. I'm too busy. No, you knew company was coming. Clean up your shit. But like I said, I pick it up before the flies make it seem like I'm slipping in my mentality as a grown folk. And flies come and smell it, because they run off scent. If it's a bunch of bull crap, flies are coming, circulating, trying to land on the boo-boo, right? I said, because it's Friday, ain't no need to get a hostile with the situation. So they come and land on. That means you was too late, bro. I see the bull crap from the get-go and I don't get in it. That's why I say in the way and out the way, right? In the way and out the way. Stand on that, man. You'll grow old like your boy, slugger. Women, stand on when you see women trying to correct you on following bulls. You know what I'm saying? Or being around the bulls, because that makes you a fly. I'm going to say it like this. If you see boo-boo, it smell like boo-boo, it's boo-boo. That's almost like a duck. You see a cluck, We call them ducks. And the whole group is a bunch of clucks and ducks. They must be ducks. They follow each other. What's the concept and understanding of trying to manipulate the masses? We'll get to that in a minute. What's the win-win with the situation? Hold on, y'all. I see everybody coming in the goddamn chat. And I'm sorry I ain't been paying attention, but salute to the real ones. I always get on Pico channel and people try to figure out what makes you treat. No, bro, that's just hood terminology of what I'm saying. But I could say real men stand up. But then a lot of youngsters won't understand that. And they try to put themselves in a situation of being real and they acting fake. No, nobody should see your character of the flaws you have. If you ain't got no message, don't get on the tube talking about you got a message. Hey, listen to this. Listen to what? A bunch of bull? Flies circling around you? No, bro, I don't need that entertainment. So I would expect people come to my channel and say, man, until I catch up with you in the chat, you can stay in here. But I got moderators. If the moderators already know how I'm rocking, boot them. Right? Because I got a message. I don't need no distraction. I don't need no, hey, just for clap. I don't like clowns. I'm allergic to them, man. My skin get the itches. No, I'm allergic to weaks. Like they weak, man. But anyway, let's get on with the show. And I'm gonna try to get this the first take. But I gotta put this disclaimer. And I think I got until my computer get here for real. I had to go do some checking on it this week. Let me see. Hold on. Before I do this, I definitely want to. That ain't gonna be the video. That ain't gonna be the video. No, I can't play that video. The video I'm gonna have today is my nephew, man. Do the twofold, man. He's still trying to make his way in society. He doing good, man. Staying in the way, out the way, bro. Stay in the way, but out the way. Watch these haters from afar. Don't let these suckers in your clique. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna distract you from your mission. Hey, if you don't learn nothing else, man, I got that insight. And a lot of people be just because they can't come off the tongue with that. And since I got a smaller platform, a lot of people gonna use my material for y'all hear from it. So come get it from the source, bro. Do yourself that favor and come get it from the source. All right, so I'm gonna do this disclaimer. I'm gonna pop this up first. For everybody I haven't spoke to in the chat, man, you got Suge in here, Chuck D in here, Prince in here, Show Your Love TV up in here, man. Say, man, you never, like nobody's perfect. But if you keep doing the same thing, guess what? You don't want to be perfect. You don't want to grow up. So let's do this part. And I got a rhythm. I think all right, let's start in here. I would say this should be the next. And like I said, this is a disclaimer because we're going to show some articles and stuff like that, real grown folk stuff of what's coming. And to elaborate on that, if y'all don't know, it's time for America to make their decision. America to make their decision about if America going to stay up. But you know, every empire will crash, Rome. So while I see a lot of people talking about nothing on YouTube, man, let's talk about this, man, because it's going to affect your family. It's going to affect Social Security, the stock market, layoffs, mail delivery, and travel. Oh, y'all wasn't on that level. Let me help you on that. I'm going to keep it real level for real. See, a lot of people will say that, but they don't represent it. They just use it for a tag or something. It sounds cool, right? So let's get with it. Boom. Let me see. I'm going to have to present something else. Y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. We're going to get this show on the road, you know. We're going to get the show on the road. See, you should come over here, get you some water, right? Get you some water, sit back and chill. Because it ain't no children over here. I'm not trying to be part of the carnival, circus, or whatever they conjuring in the back of their mind. This is real men conversation, and real ladies come over here, and real gentlemen come over here. And let's learn about life. See, down here in Texas, we talk. When we say things, we talking to Texas. We talking to the world. First, we start in our hometown. Bro. Sis. However it might fall. Let's get this going. Okay, so this right here is a debt ceiling showdown. So if y'all haven't heard, by June 1st, you're going to have a turn in the minds of everybody in the United States. I ain't caring about the wars. I ain't caring about nothing. So I'm talking about right here in America, right? It ain't about the attitude on the street, but then a lot of times when I say that, it is about the attitude of the street because people are living in an illusion. Should I say a delusion? You know, who cares if somebody pay attention? But don't say, huh? I didn't warn you. Let's get this going.
They have taken a key procedural step to bypass Speaker Kevin McCarthy and force a vote to raise Democrats' move keeps open the option.
Did y'all hear that? If it cut out, let me help you. They taking a debt ceiling to the House floor. So what America is doing, they keep every 2 years, or maybe every year, they hit the borrow. So that's why I say the dollar bill that lost its value. That's why everything is expensive. That's why everybody is trying to figure out, now rent went up, cars went up, life went up, but their salary ain't went up. And this is why. It comes from the top. So while all these flies at the bottom talking about nothing and landing on the bull crap, you ain't talking about nothing. So let's tell the masses, hey, man, this is really what's going on. This is why that milk is so high. This is why the eggs are so high. This is why Slugger say, man, prepare. Do your garden, start early, so you already know if you're not a gardener, you'll have to have some failure, right? So make your mind understand this is the end. This is real talk. Who got time to be laughing and jiving? No, not me. Not me. Well, let me continue.
These 5 Republicans to join all Democrats, and right now,
y'all see that? They said June 1st. I know a lot of people want to be on here. That boy just said, man, did you hear that girl do this? Where she traveled? What's she wearing? No. What's the latest concert? Man, it's all distraction. Everything in society ain't telling you what you need to see. They just know what you need to hear to keep being a cluck. Because real people are starting to pay attention to real conversation, right? And I got something else. Boy, I got a show for you. Let's get to it.
makers cannot figure out a way to avoid almost certainly consequences.
Costs and
did y'all hear that? The most important thing they said at first was from layoffs to hiring borrowing costs. Why y'all playing, man? Why y'all think life ain't real? So the movie I said a couple of episodes ago, I say, what about your movie? The world is watching. Do you got levels to your game or you stay the same? You know, if you stay the same, that make you lame, for real. Everybody's finna go through this. Some gonna get hit harder than the others, but it's what you prepare for. So I say 3 B's: beans, bullets, and band-aids. That's what I say. What do everybody else tell you? I tell you, I love to see somebody start talking about this. I can't be the only one, which I know I'm not. But a lot of people that circle around shit, excuse my language, fly, the flies see and they come, you got to know how to, they got this spray. It's a 3-week spray. You can spray your whole patio area and you ain't going to see no pesky bugs. But they still might come, but they ain't going to last long. See the difference? But you got to spray. You got to prepare for the bull crap to come to you. If you can't prepare, you still part of the bull crap. All right, let's get it. Listen, he said layoffs, inflations of prices, increasing in loan. Like a lot of people say, man, I go get me a car. Okay, you can go get a car, but what's the percentage on that car? What's your loan, your APR on that car? You know what I'm saying? Or they making you pay double? Yeah, that's what they doing. So don't think that you got it made because you went to go get a new car, right? Right now is not the time to buy new cars. When the economy is crashing the way it is, you got to pay attention to people who really conversating about something. So stop making them bad investments. A lot of people is talking about investing in the stock market. You'll hear about it. Let's get it.
In a likely recession. CNN did get
might face severe interruptions. It's going to face severe interruption, but then you won't see it because you ain't paying attention to the right things, right? What's important really in life? God, family, period. And yourself. If you are in accord with yourself, everybody else around you is going to benefit. It won't be having to lie because how you get your money, how you make it in society. No. I got a 9 to 5, bro. This is my off day. When Monday come around, I got another off day. That's called a 4-day weekend. But next week, I don't have the same schedule. Right? I'm working for the man, they say. But I'm working for my family. See, I got up out of a situation for real. And I'm showing you how to come up out that slump. So you won't be forced to fall victim in doing what's your second nature, growing up, hustling. To keep me from hustling, I got to keep a job, bro. And if the youngsters and old fools don't understand that, they'll never understand nothing. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Social Security checks could be cut off.
Do you hear what they said? Social Security checks could be cut off. What y'all paying attention to on YouTube? I hope y'all just look like this. I hope y'all are paying attention what I'm saying and everybody else. And hey, we a lot of people don't understand how the news works. I've been told you we're in a recession last year. Now it's coming to a head because they couldn't fix it. The federal is apologizing to the American people saying we dropped the ball. But who's going to be paying the piper? Who's going to be paying the piper when they say that and we don't even understand what they mean because we don't pay attention to intellectual people? What's really going on in the world? This YouTube is a learning device. It's a tool, and I'm going to find out. You're going to find out by the time this show is how much a tool it is, and they trying to take that from you. They see everybody paying attention to clucks and ducks. Well, guess what? They're going to make it more feasible for the youngsters to stay asleep and only pay attention to the clucks and ducks because, at the end of the day, people say shadow ban or whatever the fact, but then you got some weird Pee Wee Herman characters out here. Appreciate just watching on replay. Chuck, appreciate you sliding in, man. That's Chuck, man. good people, good conversation you allow on your panel. It's just what it is, man. A lot of people that comes over here, man, hey man, they're good people. But check this out. So the Social Security is finna be cut off. I hate to think if your mama's on Social Security. They pretty soon, quote unquote, June 1st is gonna let your family know what kind of transition they gonna have to make because the Social Security checks ain't coming. Or federal employees, once again, y'all remember this, they get laid off, they getting furloughed. So if you got family members that works for the government, hey man, if their job isn't relevant to the fact, they're gonna get laid off. See, this is what we need to talk about. And let's not talk about the truck drivers. Everything, the premium and all that went up high because nobody want to take those loads. That's your goods. Let's talk about the mail department. They about to go on a strike. I talked to some people individually in real life, and they say they don't know about it. You know why they don't know about it? They ain't paying attention. They still living their life. But I know they better come up with an agreement or your mail is cut off. They looking for workers right now at the post office. So if you need a job, you need to go get it. You need to go get it to get ready for the strike because I don't think they're going to have the money to pay the post office employees because they want a pay raise. You see what I'm saying? If the economy is going up, of course, people want more money because this monopoly money they got going on or the rappers showing and you don't even know if they all real bills. They can fake you out so much to make you think they better and more worthy of being on this tube than you are. We all average, bro. If you have so much money, why you haven't opened up a company? Why you haven't started employing your workers, people in your community to get them out the situation? Oh, you rather shine and cap on them, huh? Man, what kind of individual are y'all, man? All these guys holding this money up to their ear? Or you just employing your homeboys, right? But you want the world to support your lifestyle. See, y'all got to cut these people off. Y'all got to cut them off. That's y'all call. Let's get to it, man. People are finna, it's a possibility they don't even get their Social Security. Damn, youngsters. When I say youngsters, I'm talking about me. Generation that we dropped the ball that much. That our parents can't even live off their Social Security, quote unquote. Let's get to it. 401ks is infected. Come on, bro. Why they playing on the internet ain't talking about nothing? That's why I'm in the way and out the way, man. Don't be mad at me because I know how to stay out the way. God dang it.
From consumers spending, it you in to
Hold up. Let me turn it up. Make sure everything's up because I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to hear this, man, because this might be the last message that y'all can get y'all bull crap right. You know what I'm talking about? It might be the last message, man. Who knows? You know, with everything going on like that in society, you don't even know they're going to turn down this internet. What y'all going to do? Huh? Have you made plans to even socialize with people that you met on this internet when SHTF hit the fan? You know what I'm talking about? I know y'all haven't heard that word in a while because everybody went on after the shot, you know what I'm saying? And they was blessed to be out in society. But what you doing? With that time, understanding this, if the government can shut down the world, what do you think they're going to do to this internet? That means you're going to be out there bad. If you're relying on this internet to make money and not the network of people, y'all help each other, no bull crap. Yeah, that's how you're going to make it in the real world. Because this internet is just a vessel, y'all. But at the end of the day, we seeing this whole program talking about the debt ceiling showdown. Do y'all even comprehend that? Or you ready for the next joke? I guess y'all life is a joke. So keep paying attention to the jokesters. Yeah, that way.
default. Yet Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen, in a letter to House Party, it could all happen, potentially as early as June 1st, and it would cause severe hardship to America.
Y'all see that up there? 401ks. Y'all still laughing? 401ks is in jeopardy. Y'all don't care? Y'all think y'all got it? I don't think I got it made. I pay attention to my surroundings and I prepare. Grown-ups prepare. We gonna prepare, but it's crazy to prepare without telling everybody else to do the same, and you keeping that information because you thinking you want to be over somebody. Let me tell you something. The day you think you over another man is the day you misestimated that man. Y'all get that? The day you think you over, let me say it like this, another person, like somebody needs you, that's where you failed at. I don't never underestimate my opponents. And some people, you don't even know their opponents till they show their hand. Yeah. Damn. They say they don't want no competition, but you keep shooting toward competition because nobody's gonna let you fall. A homeboy tell you, say, man, you effing up. If you can't take that criticism, you're a fool. You're a fool. Like say for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. When I was on vacation, we was gonna take over Ferguson. Yeah, we was gonna make the news. We did all the calling. I ain't gonna even tell the story because a lot of people like to jump on this story. But yeah, every organization that was thought about was in that meeting. And yeah, we had a whole setup. Do you know the day, that weekend, because it's supposed to be going off on Monday. It was after Father's Day, and anybody that was on Ferguson, remember this. It was a hush-hush. But one person went to go tell the warden. Why? Because he wanted to go home. This was going to be a lockdown to probably get some more people time, probably, you know what I'm saying? But they was whooping the inmates, bro. We had to make a stand. Or should I say I? When people are looking at people, quote unquote, I didn't consider myself a shot caller. I consider myself a real individual, man. It was a lot of real men around me, even though we was young like boys. We was young men in there. So we did young man stuff, and we stood on something. As you get older, you look at the youngsters and say, oh, they tripping. So I had an old school cat that was older than me. When the count came, guess what he told me? He hit my cell and say, man. The name I went by that time, he say, man, man, my bag, man, I'm trying to go home. I told the warden, anybody that remember this was one of them shot callers. They say. Everybody want this title, right? But one of the inmates at Ferguson, man, we was all down there in front of the warden office. By the time them doors rolled, guess who they came and got first? Those that was actually planning, right? So he said he had to tell the warden. He said that's why the doors was locked. Protection talk. That's why I look at these guys on the internet, and I know they don't mean no harm, but the mass is thinking they are authentic for them being all in the camera, for their voice escalation. Man, these dudes are wanksters, bro. But if y'all don't know who a wankster is because y'all just caught up in the theatrics, that's your fault. That's your fault. I don't want to divert to the wrong thing or whatever. But anyway, he came and told me that, and then he caught out. That's when you get up off the wing for the doors roll because it was a whole different world in there. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Guess what I got to do? Shooting kites, man. And now, nobody talked about shooting kites. It'll be amazing when they start talking about it. Man, we used to be a bad shooting letters cold letters in a penitentiary institution, a penal institution. Man, we always been sharp, but it's something about people who let money change them or situation change them. But when we was in there, everybody was on that same level. Some higher than others. Some come out boosted about things that, irrelevant to the fact, but that's them. But yeah, we shot kites. That's letters to the next person that needs to know. It'll bypass all these cells and get to the right number. Now, we was good. All over 3 row, catching it. Man, working this from the cell. Sometimes we have to get the SSIs if we lose our kite to bring it back in. And that's where Hollywood came in. You know what I'm saying? But not to shoot too much because we all out. But yeah, that's how he came in. But he wasn't privileged to all the information that was going on Ferguson. You feel what I'm saying? So when you try to get one person to talk about Ferguson, you can't get all the stories. This is on his memory break. This is what he remembered. So that's what it is. So yeah, real life. This is real life conversation. I was called to the warden's office, and I just called a freeware case. Now I'm trying to see how I'm a Chuck and Jive and get about this situation. We're going to get on this deck ceiling, but I'm telling you, it's certain things that people talk about that's so goddamn irrelevant. And this could be one of them. But I'm going to tell you how people always concentrate on their self other than the team, other than the whole mission. One person will try to deflate a situation, distract the situation, however you want, because they got their own interests of selfishness. Not the statement that we try to make out here, but their own agenda, which is it mess up everything. That's why my circle is small, bro. I don't have to worry about that if I don't talk to nobody, if I really don't socialize with nobody, because what I'm hearing, recorded phone conversation, come on, bro. We ain't gonna do the FBI stuff. No, we can't do that, bro. That's against the code for one. Yeah, I ain't gonna go all into that, man. You play yourself. You show how weak you are. Not how the other person is talking weak, but how weak you are. But anyway, so I wound up going down there, man. I think I told y'all this story at the beginning of my YouTube career last year. But I was trying to get up out of jam that I put myself in, and I didn't think the warden, he said, what we know you're gonna get up, bosses, but what can we do for you? I said, it ain't about me. It's about them suckers trying to whoop us one-on-one and blue, right? And we ain't gonna stand for it, man. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, how did you know? Well, old boy that, he called out, told us. And that was good information. Now we got all these boys on the wall. Man, I walked through that goddamn warden office. This is before I went in and started conversating. Man, I seen some shot callers for real. No, and they was on that wall. And those, a lot of people don't get on this internet, but man, you know the roll call, bro. From the tango to the man. Oh, you know the roll call, man. This ain't no theatrics. This real conversation. For them busters that stayed in trustee camp and didn't even know what was going on close cussing, medium cussing. Y'all have to loot. Don't talk about you know and you don't know. No, for real though. But then getting back to the real life, I know what's going on in society. I pay attention to everything other than clowns. I might slide through and say, hey man, god damn, they still kids. They still act like they play in the sandbox when life is really moving like this. I hold myself accountable and getting that negative vibe, that toxic level. Now, bro, I ain't on here just to shoot the crap because this is what we got. People 401ks with social security might not get paid, and they're going to tap into that 401k. Y'all thinking that they won't. They did it before. You don't even know when your money's disappearing out of 401k. Now, if you got a pension from a company that has you a retirement plan, that's way different than a 401k. Way different. Let's get with it.
Millions of families.
Do y'all see that part, man? All them 5 things is up there. Stock market, 401k, business closing, schools closing, healthcare is gonna have a impact on healthcare, classrooms, truck driving, and banks, bruh. And banks. You know, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can leave a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. Boy, that's crazy. That is so goddamn crazy, man. You know, this is real, man. This is real conversation, man, on a Friday. How many days before June 1st? Because I know a lot of y'all will go back to the shenanigans and keep thinking that you got all this time, quote unquote, to blow up on YouTube. But look at this. What do you think is going to happen to YouTube? What do you think is going to happen to these other, you know? Look what's happening in Hollywood. They got to start doing talk shows and radio shows and trying to make themselves relevant to us down here so we can give them some more money to live in their big houses. No, for them, I say, cut them off. They ain't never did nothing for us but entertainment. So we dealing with people that plays on our ignorance, not to snap out of it. You're a victim. Matter of fact, I think you like being victimized. I think you like being misused and abused. Just because somebody say hi to you, what's up to you, salute to you. Man, you better watch them flies, boy.
Already rattled by recent problems.
You like the debt ceiling and say, well, the market's.
That's what they said, man. So, you know, if you really want to see the video without me interrupting and stuff like that, because I got more stuff to talk about, you can catch it on what station is that? Anyway, one of them, but the title is, where we at? Debt Ceiling Showdown. And then don't be surprised you say, yeah, Slugger, appreciate to get the information. But if you appreciate the information, show support, hit that like button, do everything you can do. Because the more support you show me, the more things I can show you. That's how it works, y'all. That's how it works. Nobody can say, I need to get my super chat and all that up, man. But yeah, show support. You coming over here, but then why you get a lot of things is it like this, and I'm getting tired of that. I see my material on a lot of people's pages, the conversation on a lot. I say that's cool, but I don't even get a shout out. How'd you find out about that? It's a coincidence you talking like that after I aired that. No, bro, we got to call a spade, because the only one you fooling is yourself. Only one she's fooling is herself. I bet it's a lot of people on YouTube can't even come with no content without the bull crap, without the flies. I can. And I know you can if you take more time in your craft. It's all out there, bro. Let me see if I can get y'all this too, man. Let me see if I can get y'all this too. How many people, a show of hands, knew about that recession that's looming over us by June 1st? They got to make a decision. How many of y'all really knew that before I aired it? How many people? You know, I heard too, man, sometimes with the with doing this creator content type stuff is a little challenging because you do need your channel's feedback. You don't have to get on the channel, but talk. You know, I know sometimes people put the phone down and then walk away and just be listening. Agree to something, you know what I mean? Agree to something. Yeah, We haven't got you're right. We haven't got out the recession that we went through 2019. I thought it was 2007, 2008. When they bailed them banks out though. You know what I'm saying? When they bailed them banks out. No, man, and then they haven't learned, the government haven't learned nothing from it. So they just feel like we working for them when they supposed to be working for us, our best interests. That's the craziest part, because I see that online too. A lot of people say, I'm speaking the real, right? I'm speaking the real. And I'm trying to find out when did that conversation start. All them people that's against me, they blase. What makes you real? Because the conduct I see on this too, you ain't saying nothing out the ordinary that a youngster can't say and do for himself. I'm not catching that. I'm not catching that by far. But I do have a little intermission when I say that, man. I am gonna put, this ain't my material, but then I got the copyright. Well, I ain't got the copyrights, but I don't know who's getting paid. But my nephew said this is how I do it. So that's why in the headline, I said it like I said it. You know what I'm saying? I said it like I said it. And if if it slows down, stop, I apologize. But this platform is let's see what's this platform. It's coming with real content. I hope y'all appreciate it, because you see I struggle through this goddamn share stuff, but I got something coming where that'll be of the past. But I hope I get it before they close down the YouTube world. Now y'all think this is a dream that's really gonna get you hundreds and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. No, you got to do networking when you hear Stand Solid. How to build a firm from YouTube. I don't think a lot of people understand that, man. You got to keep it real with yourself so you can keep it real with others. But check this out. Let me help it slow down or something. I don't know if y'all see it when it pause up on my side, but I'm just going to run it, man. Gonna get this over with.
Ooh, that hoe hard. Cut it up. Let me get back to my phone. Yeah. They say when it change anything for $1, even for.
Oh, I don't want y'all to miss that part, right? It was a statement. My nephew did a statement. You know who he got that from? His daddy or his uncle or OGs around him. While y'all playing, if people around you can't conversate the way you really conversate in real life, and they think you're a cluck or a duck, man, they won't say what they gonna say. Look what he say. Just listen to this part. If you don't hear nothing else in the goddamn song, man, he got good leadership around him, man, and it's okay. I had leadership growing up too, bro. But check this out.
Said money changed the world if you really get it. You gotta cut these niggas off. A lot of niggas envy. They'll pop you for $1, even for a penny. I'm screaming free my nigga low. See, I'm to the top of family with it. I had to stay down stacking praises cause I'm on a mission. I told my grandma I'm on my way. I had to go and get it. That little nigga come from nothing. I bet you won't forget. I'm gonna tell you about North with I'm flipping 50 packs of perp. You know I'm coming with it. Young nigga had the streets on lock. They trying to come and get it. But no money. My motivation, I could get it. I used to wake up in the trap, now I'm handling business. We used to chill finesse and plot, now the blood fucking with me. You know the junkies in and out, bitch, I'm flooding the city. Don't really do it to mouth, cause these niggas, cause they slick and friendly. I played the worker and the boss, bitch, I'm stacking and flipping. And I can't play about that bag, bitch, I'm coming to get it. And they wait on me to drop the house in the the city. Come around here with that fuck shit, just with it. And lately I've been up my body, I'm bouncing and jigging. I heard a nigga out here plotting, we coming to get it. You roll with him, you get rolled, and that's just how it is. Can't lie, I'm stuck off in the trenches, that's just how we live. Bitch, we was 10 deep in the lake off up in Granny crib. A young nigga, and I'ma die by where my granny live. We fall off, but we stick together, that's what family is. I used to have money problems, but I remember running through the sack, now I'm stacking them in. Bitch, now my money getting taller, I'm lacking the. Let me tell you about the days when a nigga had nothing, broke down bad, now I got a lot of money. Deep off in my bag, all the nigga know is hustle. You know I keep a Glock in case a nigga try to tussle. Yeah, but the day nothing broke down bad, now I got a lot of money. Deep off in my bag, all the nigga know is hustle. I keep a Glock in case he try to tussle.
Gonna be his channel, how to reach him and all that, man. Right there. That's it. You want to follow him on Instagram? Hey man, them youngsters gonna do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I just support his motivation. You know what I'm saying? It's better than these clucks and ducks on here. Ain't got no talent, but no. They ain't gonna say too much. Because people got feelings on here, man. That's what I found out. And I never knew. Oh, we're going big screen now. I never knew how emotional individuals are, and they say they're not emotional. Hold on. I need to get that up out of here. Because I might have something else for y'all, man, later on. So I don't want to get it out here the wrong way. Hold up. I don't want to get it out here the wrong way, man. Tell me, mic check, everything going good, man. It's time for the conversation. So I want everybody to catch when I say this. Catch when I say this. Man, I'm no better than nobody, man. No, I don't think I'm goddamn righteous. I don't think I'm righteous. I think I'm right in my conversation of moving in this direction. Okay, Mike, good. Appreciate you, man. A lot of people get misconstrued and trying to figure out what's real. And they put their own tag on real. And it's crazy how we cross each other out trying to show the next person how fake we are. Y'all catch that? We'll cross another man out to say, hey, I'm fake, so you should trust me, and I should say this and this and this, and you never can confront. You can never go in the person's face. No, I take it back. They move different now. When people never, that's why I told you, keep the flies from around you. You know what I'm talking about? Because quote unquote, think about this logic. How we say on the street, man, I'm the shit. I'm the one. Woo, woo, woo. So it's going to be flies around you, right? But I say to me, I know I'm a man before I'm a trash a thing in the yard. And, you know, flies going to come around. It's going to marinate right there. And it's going to be circulating around me, man. No, nobody needs that in their life, man. This is real situation in life where we say, man, I'm not paying attention to you at all. So I feel like if I get on a conversation with you, it's not a three-way. I don't have nothing to worry about. And if it is a three-way, I'm going to confront the situation when it's happening. That's a lot of females' characteristics that's going on behind the scenes. So at the end of the day, real guys say, hey, man, I'm in the way, out the way, man. I don't know who to trust. I don't know what y'all really trying to get me to say, but I ain't going to say nothing about nothing. You understand what I'm saying? And I stand on that. And then if you start saying something about something, right? If your group of people know you do that, you move like that, and they hear something that you said about them, of course, if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. Ducks hang together. What kind of man do that? That's the first thing I say. Damn, man, I'm trying to figure this out, but I don't want to figure out too much about nothing because I know it's propaganda and bull crap, right? But I watched how people say things, quote unquote, how they say things, right? This is the only part I'm gonna entertain, and can't never look that man in the face again with the same eye contact that they had before they started talking. There's a couple of words that we got to say about people like that. One, I'm gonna just keep it clean. Can't be trusted, brother. Yeah. Brotherhood is a whole different thing, man. But it's amazing how people change through the season for that bread. It's amazing how people change through that season for their idea of how they're gonna make success happen for them. So that's why I said before, you sell your soul for a jelly roll. If that shop burned down, you still sold your soul, bro. Especially at the age some of these guys are. They're not talking about what's approaching us as a people. Nah, bro, I got a problem with that, man. Because if you really have love for your people, you keep them undistracted. You'll keep them undistracted. I don't know how people really be feeling about what I say, but I don't give a goddamn. I really don't care. I really don't care, man, because it's a choice that you make in life. And at that one choice, it's called a crossroad. I said this the other day. You can go left with the goofiness, you go right, but you try to keep it real with somebody and they going everywhere. It's hard to figure out. So you might as well just stay out the way. And if they take offense to some real conversation, I'm talking about, conversations that we used to have on the yard. Conversation when we was in the streets we used to have. Ain't no faking. Ain't no procrastinating. It ain't no shaking, flip-flopping. Say, man, that a lot of people don't even understand. That's even on YouTube. Since we talk about YouTube world, that shows your personality, not your character. Because this word that people are actually, man, Prince was talking about this the other day. This word that people say, that's their excuse for entertaining. Go be a comedy. Get off this whole goddamn network of trying to keep it real. Talking about you real. Right? Get off the whole network. Get off the whole network. And of course, YouTube don't like how I'm conversating and what I'm talking about. So you might have a little problem with your internet. Because I'm not pushing the distraction decision. It's not hard to find out who's solid and who needs a squad to make them solid. No. I got a bunch of real people in this network. A bunch of real people. I think this is gonna be with without distraction, man. But hey, man, I'm still here. I'm trying to see what is on a Saturday. Tomorrow, what I got going. I'm gonna try to come live tomorrow, but man, I got situations. I got things. Hold up. Man, say, man, I missed it because I ain't, man, that was somebody telling me about Cinco de Mayo, man. Shout out to my Spanish brothers, Spanish people that's out there, man. Man, say happy Cinco de Mayo. You know what I'm talking about? That's crazy, man. The people and they trying to invite you to some events and yeah, man. But yeah, I told them I'm tubing. And they say they be checking me out and stuff like that, but then they having a good time right now. So, I was trying to tell them they need to bring me a plate. You feel what I'm saying? Bring me a plate, bro. Sis, whatever, But yeah. So let's get this. So to have the understanding, I hope I ain't lost reception, but we'll see. But I'm gonna put this song on. I need to start doing a review of a song that I play on my channel. Oh, this is a good song, man. It's okay song for a Friday, right? For a Friday. Copyrights is all into my group, our group that we was in, man. So it's always Gucci. But check this out, y'all. And if you thinking that it's over, but it ain't over, man, say, man, we got time today, right? We got time today. But check this song out, though.
Still breathing, and the clouds come, and the sky turns gray.
Use discretion is a vibe.
Sometimes I just lay in the dark and wonder what the fuck is going on in this world. Too many nights and days wasted in prisons got me thinking this drought is stinking. I wonder how the fuck Obama got in the White House. Is he really a character like Mickey Mouse? I wonder why people believe in heaven and hell. Motherfucker, you better believe in jail. I wonder how Halle Berry's pussy tastes. So delicious with cream and lace. I wonder why all the police are Caucasian and all the hair stores are owned by Asians. I am who I is, I ain't faking. Mind your business, bitch. I wonder is my eyes brown, cause I'm full of shit. I've been working out, all you can bitch. Every day I wonder why I'm still breathing. When the clouds come and the sky turns gray. Every day I wonder why I was born a heathen. A lot of you niggas be fake. This is all killers go through. I hear it like get dope. My heart is pounding, my eyes is open. I'm concentrating on the subject. He's not knowing what's about to happen until the night becomes loud and the screaming take over the quiet until the next round comes out. I'm ducking for cover, I'm peeping to see if he's still standing. I notice a body laying still. Time for the get-goes. I jumped up in the caddy, I slide out Fairport. I'm touching MLK, heading back to the CLP. I get the gas stash, I headed back to the club, see what's happening now. I get to the door, the bouncer tripping no bullshit, and not knowing what he's about to deal with. Making my way back to the whip to get the heat up under the seat. You niggas don't know me before I make it back. The popos are already lurking, so I peeled off. You niggas better count his black. Every day I wonder why I'm still breathing. When the clouds come and the sky turns gray. Every day I wonder why I was born a heathen. Come with the flex.
Gotta see me, man. Yeah. Hey, damn rain and thunder. Forever we wonder. I done seen them go wonder. But I'ma do numbers. Walk down these city streets. Filled with plenty heat. Search
searching for the answers in the midst that many seek. Been lost with roadblocks, dump drafts, and don't stop. Survival of the fittest, you lose if you go stop. I lived those movies, wrote them scripts too. Waiting for a moment to burst when I'ma slip through. These trials and trips killing, venturing to our children. Wonder why I'm pulling these cards, who do I have dealing? But mama done prayed for me, my coasters done stayed for me. It is what it is, this the life he made for me. Will I get through with it? Is there a way out? Can I make it to the top or am I paid another ride? A journey from the jump, we were cursed, this is no lie. Gotta keep it pushing and every day I wonder why.
Every day I wonder why I'm still breathing. Then the clouds come and the sky turns gray. Every day I wonder why
I need to hear that, man.
Come with the bless. With my AK.
You know, the craziest part is this, man. A lot of people don't even know who they be dealing with on this internet. But I did a whole 180 and I'm proud of myself. Even when I got out of my situation, I still, it's nothing new. The streets gonna call a hustler for real. And you'll look at society and say, this is what we need to do, but it's more to the destruction of our own community, so you don't do it. Because now that you have kids in your life, you don't want to, man, you know how many people that was in the situation I was in was crying. For real. See, you always think life out here is it's turmoil everywhere. And the last thing I want to do is get myself in the way of that. So I stay out the way of that. Is because I've been inside. I see there's another hell past this hell that you live in society, being locked up, having to get out your bed at a certain time. You can't sleep your time off. A lot of people thinking they can sleep that time off, but they're going to keep you active. Matter of fact, they're going to keep you in danger, thinking that people think you can go in the institution and just lay your time out. No, bro, you're going to have to hit that runway. You're going to have to hit that day room. You're going to have to hit that rec yard. You're trying to eat because you don't want to spend money on commissary every day, but it's things that happen in that environment you got to be ready for. So when I come out here, I know these things. I know the streets. I know what I used to do. And this is when you see like when I be playing these songs, that's my old me. I didn't become this overnight. I kept working on myself. So now I can sit here and have a conversation like right from wrong. I know what I did was wrong, but it's my only way of surviving. And that's why I try to reach out to people who feel like that's the only take of real that they know of. Making yourself crash out for your cause. It ain't about your cause. We're supposed to get together and come up with a solution. So when I'm telling these youngsters, man, I got the solution, bro. You got to keep it real with yourself or you can be real with anybody else. Do I need to slow down a little bit so people can catch that concept? I don't know. But I'm going to say it. I don't even care how many people was in my life. They come back and watch it later on when they scope me out. What's Slugger talking about over there, man? How can I put this on my goddamn agenda? Man, hey, man, respect is everything. If you ain't got no respect for your OGs, if you don't want to say it, or what's that new word? How people be saying elder or however they say the word elder. Snoop Dogg say, man, all the youngsters up under here, they call him Unc, right? But I'm looking at the situation. Why would somebody call you that? And since you've been in Hollywood, you probably had a football league, but you still come up with rhetoric. You still at the Super Bowl, what you do? You crip walk. What is that telling the youth? Even though you know that situation is a win-win. No win. I mean, lose-lose situation, not a win-win, excuse me. a lose-lose situation, you still what? You got to feed Hollywood, because guess what? Without you, the jail system can't. It's a business, bro. Leading these youngsters down the wrong way, thinking gangster is gangster, but you a prankster. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people ain't did no time, but they can talk about the people who did time. That's why you say less on this internet, so people be flies on the wall, you know, like I said, boo-boo in the yard, and trying to pick up all the game from a safe place. If you want to know the game, go. If you want to know exactly how the life is, go do it. Tell you what, more things that make you seem more authentic. No, it ain't in you, and you ain't want to take them chances, you don't deserve this game, bro. You just got to listen to a person that's been through that and carry yourself like I got something to lose, bro. So if you ask yourself, let me say it like this. Hold on. I think this song right here, man. Say, man. I think this song right here says a lot, bro. And a lot of people be missing the messages that I put on here. That's your fault. Because you only got one ear. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have two information go in one ear after the other. You're not retaining life lessons without all that without all that mess involved in your life. Man, hey, man, you can't never get to the next level because your head is clouded. But let me tell you something. One thing if people thought is this. Y'all know the song. Anybody been on my station, I already know what I'm finna
Say everybody come on. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Nah, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Well, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. What you want.
I like
this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. My nigga, this ain't what you want, boy. There's some problems over here. If you need some help with your, we will solve them over here. We evaporate and make them dissolve over here. We don't need no vote to get resolved over here. It's ready in the train, but we go hard up over here. You say you ready over there, blow my guard up over here. I got a school of motherfucker like some cars up over here. And we do this every day cause it's our job over here. We brawling over here, but we ain't starving over here. I get daily every report like we got Marvin over here. I got last standing Mexican who be carving over here. Oh, by the way, your girl, she like me and she jogging over here. Don't you come with all that petty, we brawling over here. I put my mama on them 20s, cookie crawling over here. Ain't no slacking, ain't no shit, ain't no stalling over here. With ATM and underdog, we hauling over here. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. Now ain't no way you ever see me slaving over you. My unity and loyalty, I done gave it unto you for real, my nigga. Please hold me, pay me what is due. If you want it, why you fucking with me? Stay about my suit. Please believe I will achieve with these blessings I receive. One day maybe you will see. One day maybe you will be. One day maybe we can meet. One day maybe you can see. One day maybe you can eat. Until then you won't retreat. Now don't repeat another word from what that whole nigga done said. If you do, flip my switch. Watch me go across your head, but I won't trip. I flip this bitch. Watch her go across the bed. This shit repetitive. Baby like a book already read. Now that is true. Plus it's church. I make it sting and plus it hurt. You ladies see me, I made a flirt, but I ain't worried about a skirt. Boy, I'm worried about this work. And if you got it, nigga, flaunt it. Chances after chances, nigga, you ain't really want it. Well, this ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. 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 No, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Hey, what grew me to pen? What schooled me? Leader from the start, so y'all niggas already know me. So try running game on the real G. Without you packing the heat, y'all niggas can't see me. From the city where you know them G's don't play that. Organized dishes marked up with the toe tag. Throw away slug up on the fucking flow, man. Pushed out, perk, smoking, cow shot. Yes, it's going eyes, dropping fingers, twitching, chest move. Marathon running, dress cool as a motherfucker. Drake 5'7", tuck tight, hood pass out good. Checking is mandatory. Get caught leaking in my neighborhood. Family over here, do you hear niggas speaking? Knuckle game tight, flow to the left, not the right. Speed boxing out of lab, penitentiary rules and fat. Checks caved in, hoes get checked, nigga.
This ain't what you want. 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 Nah, this ain't what you want.
You know what I'm saying? I still be out there doing, you know, what I thought was right. You know what I'm saying? Because it has a reward to it, but it don't last long. You know, what I heard, and this is what I heard, right? They let you do so much wrong. I'm talking about the government. So when I say it's cameras everywhere, I mean that. Because I came to a very close situation, Bubba. They let you make all that money, crash out how you do, kill your own people. But when they see you elevating in that game, you know, the game they prepare for y'all, because y'all thinking there's no other way, right? How to educate your mind and come up out the slumps mentally. Yeah, they feel like a lot of people still, quote unquote, in slavery. And a lot of people think slavery is for shackles. But what about the mind, right? A lot of people are still shackled in the mind, so they can't get with the times, bruh. All these people, man, and see, I ain't with the Chicago drill music and all that, but a lot of things is quiet right now. So I just heard a little Dirt diss. What are they trying to do? Kick off what? Oh, I guess they didn't kill enough youngsters when they had that drill music on. So they popped back out like a snake. You feel what I'm saying? They trying to get it sparked up again, talking about people that are so irrelevant to your life, my life, have apologized. Who cares? They wasn't relevant anyway. That's what I'm saying. Even down here in Texas, we got a lot of YouTubers. Everybody trying to make their bones. Some people that moved on. I'm talking about, you don't hear the conversation even down here, what they call it, the chitlin circuit. It's not so much the chitlin circuit, it's what the value that you conversate about to make you at the bottom of the bull crap, right? Here come the flies. So if you got a lot of flies around you, bro, you ain't talking about nothing. Because they drawn to the bull. If you're talking about something of elevation, man, you got real folks coming in, chiming in, showing homage and throwing up salute. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I see grown folks even circulating to be a lot of Pee Wee Hermans. When did we make that cool, right? Y'all know who Pee Wee Herman is from back in the day, right? We was young and suspicious of, man, why he dressed like that, talk like that, woo, woo, woo. Now you see, it's a lot of Pee Wee Herman characters on him. And y'all still go listen to him? Because it intrigues you. So it's something inside of y'all. I ain't pointing no fingers, but it's something inside of y'all to make you draw that way. Loyalty is by default. When you start maturing mentally, you stop paying attention to the bull crap. That's life. How can we get out of our situation? We elevate the mind. And you got to understand, with that responsibility, you ain't got to tell them, I'm telling you. But when I say that, people really be taking my content, conversation, all that. But we can all talk the same language, but can you walk it? Right? That's the whole thing about me and them other cats, man. They can talk that language, but can they represent it on a day-to-day basis, man? You know, when my short clips come, man, y'all go show likes to the, I got an Instagram page and all that, man. It's the same thing, no different. You know what I'm saying? But don't come with the rhetoric, because it's people in society for real. that really don't deal with YouTube, but they might deal with IG. You can't talk serious in one clip and be about bull crap in your other clips. But if that's how you gonna do it, I hope it works for you. I don't rock like that. I don't rock like that because I can take sound bite and look what I tell you. I can take conversation from one of my lives and make a whole month of shorts. Y'all get that? Not me clowning nobody, talking about this, mama, woo, 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 woo. No, that ain't the way society should view you. Because then you'll say, man, I'm authentic. I'm 100. Not looking like that. Not talking like that. It don't even matter what channel you go through. Because this what they call it, chitlin circuit, or people that hate, up in the upper entourage, let me say, accolades or that important, and but they still don't see the craziest thing. Those that got a lot of numbers still ain't talking about nothing. So you ask who's promoting that? You know what I'm saying? You can't call the subscribers and views on here as being authentic no more. Period. And those who want to compare that, they stuck in the matrix. Stuck in the matrix, bro. Because I'm trying to figure out, has anything changed from last week on YouTube? Just more drama. More mama talking. More accusations. I seen the other day, somebody was, I don't know this dude, man. I ain't gonna speak on him, man. I don't care. That's his life. If that's how he pushing the agenda, like, it's a lot of things I don't care, and y'all shouldn't care about neither. Who shot John, bro? Because what then what? Who shot JR? Then what? It's a big soap opera. Because a lot of people can't keep it real with themselves. How you expect them to keep it real with you? They still living in a delusion. Long as when you see me, understand it's 100. Not 98, not 37. It's 100. Don't call my phone. This is a shout out, man. Don't call my phone talking about another nigga. I thought your mind was more elevated than that. You already know what they get you. Part of that he say, she say. Part of that soap opera. So when I say how people be jumping out and don't even know that's their last leg, don't be mad at me, man. If real gonna kick it with real, fake gonna kick it with fake. And don't try to justify your alliances on bull crap. I think we all old enough to. Now, I understand if we had a small circuit of network, right? But I see everything because I'm in the way out the way how it plays out. And then how people start acting shysty. How people, no, we see that all on the street. This tubing is just actually showing how Slugger handled the situation. And then those clout chasers, quote unquote, will come over here and do all that when they're relevant. They're not relevant in their own life. Do Slugger got all the answers? Hell no. I'm not talking about I'm a prophet, but I'm a man of knowledge, though. I know what not to do, how to stay out the way, how to get in the way, what to say when it's time for me to say what I say, and I stand on that. I'm not going to say a bunch of rhetoric and then say stand on that. I stand on, man, come on, man. It ain't just wordplay, bro. What y'all individuals out here standing on, man? Y'all say y'all men. Why? Because y'all can talk this talk, but you can't walk this walk. To me, that'll make you man, bro. Now, consistency. Not just be on this internet every day talking about nothing. Talking about some female stuff, man. I keep a whole different, it be days I might go off depending on what's going on. But every day, no, bro. So going down memory lane, I know the simple fact of why it ain't down memory lane on this point, but it's a lot of people that's still trying to find themselves. It's okay. How about shut the hell up and find yourself. For you get back on here and make a fool of yourself. Because I think a lot of people that already jumped over the cliff, so they free falling. But some of y'all, you still savable, bro. You know what? And I did this metaphor talking to one of my partners. I say some people, you just got to let them drown because they don't appreciate the blessing when the blessing's in their goddamn face. They expect everything to be easy, right? So the only thing they're going to keep doing is misusing the good. What makes it hard for the next person to get the blessing. Like it's so many people in my life, I feel like they don't deserve no blessing, man, because I tried. I tried to grab onto them because they was drowning. Guess what they tried to do? Come here. They try to put me down with them. No, bro. It don't work like that, man. For real, man, nobody should be up here in your head. Rent a space in your head. If so, you need to get up off YouTube. You need to slide back from the people that you're dealing with that's making you crash out and you don't even see it. Oh, man, so you hear the statement of, oh, man, I don't know what they talking about. I don't do nothing like that, man. But then the new generation comes out with the recording. It's sad if you can't conversate with your homeboys and don't think it'll come back. See, on the streets, they say talking on the phone is a no-no. Face-to-face is everything. Now, if they want to bring up FBI recording on you, right, they really doing too much. So when you see them, you check them how you supposed to check a snitch or FBI informant on the streets. Being on his phone like you ain't got nothing else going on is almost irrelevant to the fact. And then if it comes out that you've been on the phone too long with who you talking to, knowing that you ain't never met these people, it's just a bunch of he say, she say, man, you put yourself in that situation. So, like I said, don't call my goddamn phone if you're doing wrong. Because I ain't going to be in that mess. Because it don't stand for nothing. And those that get caught in that hurricane, I don't know what to say. Yeah, hurricane or tornado. In that whirlwind, man, you can back up by just and finding out what everybody really talking about. What's your angle, partner? Because we old enough to understand a lot of people got an angle. In case you think the world is dumb. In case you got that I'm a saint card, right? If you can't conversate with one of your quote unquote, I'm going to say, my friends from the free world, like not on this tube, I know I can have that conversation, man. It don't get back out. People changing season, people changing for a reason, people changing for their self-interest. That's bull crap, bro. I like people to be solid. You don't even understand what the word solid. When all these people I see flip-flopping, doing what they doing, crossing, no, bro, that's a bunch of mess, bro. And Slugger stand on that. I ain't gonna hear no mess about another individual and be all indulged with the conversation because I've been watching how you move with the other individual. Come on, man, that's just straight church right there, bro. I don't know. I think everybody got their own path in life. That's why I don't hold nobody accountable for what they do. I just hold myself accountable. If I'm with it or I ain't with it. If the friends that I might lose, they was never my friends from the get-go. And the friends you think you have that I don't have and y'all got a plan, guess what? They're going to shake it off on your ass too. What did I say? A lot of people know me from on vacation. Early 2000, I was always, man, I'm a shaker, boy. I came up with the song. I'm trying to tell you, ask yourself, shake them haters off. When did it come out? It was after 2000. I've been saying that inside of the institution for about 3 years before it came out. Somebody got out and passed that on and made a hit. I don't care. As long as you catch my message, partner. I say shake them haters off. People was telling me while I was incarcerated, man, Slugger, your song on the air. I say, what? Your song is on the air. So I already know people be acting like they know the knowledge and they don't have no understanding. Where did I and how did I do what I did to come up with that slogan? Shake these haters off. That's free world crap, man. That's penitentiary crap. You see bull crap? Hey, man, you got to stay out of it, man. If friends is something that you got to cut off the rest of your life, do that. If you're too gullible to understand, you don't have to run with the same bull crap to show your loyalty. Sometimes you just slide back and let them crash out. Or give not, stand back. But let me tell you, sometimes you got to inform some people that you crashing out. It ain't right. So if your friend, your homie, see, everybody is cool at one time. But a real individual will see down the road and say, hey, man, this ain't the way to go. That's the same as the game, right? In the street. Nah, brother, you want to spend the block on that neighborhood, man? I don't think this time of the day is a good time. If he don't listen or she don't listen to that, she deserves to crash out. Because like y'all say, nobody should babysit you. So if you don't think your way is wrong, guess what? Stay out there on your own, bro. Understand who start paying attention to you. Are the real people actually paying attention, or you got a bunch of sideways, side of the neck talking individual? Hey, if that's your pedigree, that's your pedigree. I want you to be straight up with me, man. I don't want the bull crap, man. I don't need no crap in my life, man, because I'm really living life. I know I can't make a trip. I know I can't drive around the country, bro. That don't make you no better than me, bro. I can't be at every party event. I know this is real life. I do what I can do. Point blank. I'm not trying to prove myself to the world. What is the world going to do when you incarcerated? Trying to prove yourself to the world. You have to crash out. You have to keep staying in the game because now you got this image out there like you always got it. No, real people don't always got it if they ain't planning their life right. Now, once you plan your life right, it is guaranteed you always have it. Because you know where you should be and what's important and what ain't important. That's part of growing up. That's why I say every situation, you don't have to be in the mix. You don't have to be in the mix to say, I made it. Because a lot of people stay in the mix, they always casualty of war. You don't know what's going on out there. No, because this internet make people pay the piper before they think they're going to pay the piper. That's a hint. And that's why I'm saying with their character, people want to say the character. I really need to get into that because into this situation. So when you see a cartoon character, Pimp C said it first. And it seemed like the world didn't catch that, or they thought it was just a lyric, right? And then you try to judge the man who said it, but you can't judge the man. You judge the intellectual thought pattern that they have when they get up out their situation, right? I'm gonna say this, and I don't wish this on nobody. A lot of these guys and women need to touch ground in the institution. You need to be taken out of your environment and made very uncomfortable where you got to survive on your own. A lot of people don't survive on their own out in the free world. Y'all catch that? A lot of people don't survive on their own in real life. But they are forced to survive on their own when I was down there. I ain't talking about the TDC right now, bro. I'm talking about Texas State. I'm talking about Texas, the state of Texas, how it is in there, how it was in there. And it's amazing. A lot of people got tails when they come out, but they wasn't in when it was really thumping. And there's nothing to glorify, but you can see the transition. Like I wasn't in there when they had a turnkey. I can't even imagine what happened. Well, it was like a Uncle Ruckus. Oh, no, not Uncle Ruckus. What's that dude in? Well, it's like Uncle Ruckus, but it's like Django. You know, Samuel L. Jackson played that. Boy, that made me mad, and I couldn't go through the TV. But I know it's cats out there like that. Master, our house is burning. Not their house is burning, but our house is burning. My channel's burning. Let's save it. No. You can't save bull crap. Yeah. You got to understand to stop the fire before it comes. You know, stop all of it, man. Like, it's a time and place, and it's going down. It's 2023. People are about to lose their goddamn job. I don't wish that on nobody, but I understand what's going on in real life, not on the tube. A lot of people stuck on this goddamn tube, paying attention to these characters, but I understand. Ducks hang with ducks. So what can come out of that? Baby ducks. For you pointing at somebody else in life without seeing any kind of hiccups, putting this jacket on somebody's back because you clout chasing. People are constantly looking at the messenger. So look at me. 23 years out, 21 years on my job in June. I ain't went back, but I've been through a lot. It's the truth. Not no fame. Like, you know, I had a couple of close calls if I chose to go that way. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of soul selling you got to do. So I choose not to. You got to learn from somebody else's mess ups to educate yourself how to grow. Everybody ain't got all the answers. I don't have all the answers. Quote unquote, like I tell my boys, I'm freestyle. I freestyle. Should I say freestyle in my life? I'm a good freestyler. But I only talk about what I can talk about because I walk that life. A lot of people just assume that they can say what they want to say because they heard somebody in their life story. That's why it ain't good to tell your whole story. Like how Hollywood put it on the goddamn tube. It makes people be pretenders. They don't know the ending, right? They assume, oh, they did it like this, and it's different now. I'm gonna tell you where it's different at. For y'all want to be thugs. I don't know how many lessons you gotta learn. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but you're gonna find out the hard way. If you thinking thugging in the street code is what it is, because y'all don't pay attention to what I say. Y'all pay attention to the theatrics of what people say. You're not looking at their personality. You're looking at the character, like Hollywood. You looked at, like we did, Boys in the Hood, to be, man, that's real. They ain't live documentary, that bull crap. They heard stories from somebody else and they was able to come up with a movie. That's what I see on this goddamn YouTube. I don't pay attention really. I just drop knowledge on IG, but I ain't on TikTok because I see too many people dancing and we're at war. But if that's your content, I'm finna go viral. What you gonna go viral doing? Enhancing the minds of the young? Showing a trade that you're doing, learning from something you didn't know, and showing somebody how to do it instead of what's already been going on. How you trying to go viral at the time like this and people holding on to them pocketbooks, boy? Because our money is irrelevant. So it's going to be another currency. I think YouTube, being as, just to talk about it, it's a platform that you can really get your ideology out there. But at the end of the day, they don't want to hear they only want to hear the clucks and the ducks. Somebody else that can keep your mind in a mental shackle of slavery. Oh man, they say, "Oh, Slugger, you boring. You whoa. Man, I don't give a goddamn, you cluck. Your channel is confusing. Your channel sounds like you got a bunch of mental challenged people over there. And I hate somebody to stand up because they be so irrelevant in real life. Anybody can talk that talk, but man, what you do for a living? Let's ask people that. Let's start asking people that. Your dialogue of what you conversating about another man, what you actually doing. Okay, so that's fine. You doing that? Okay, now what? How do you put that on the internet to say you're better than me? I don't put my job on the internet. It ain't for you to know. Because a lot of quote unquote, I'm gonna see how I'm gonna word this. Because I want to make it seem like more of a female. Because this was part of the days I grew up in them streets. In my life, I judged people for how they carry themselves. And that's the character. Which falls back on a person's personality before you even thought you knew him. No, that's the character. You see how I don't, I just need an action in the comments and I'm rolling. Prince, what you mean by 7? Steven, Steven. I might have missed that conversation. But now it's time to get real, man. We got another weekend we're about to hit. That's already started. And I don't see a lot of people changing their whole perspective of what's real on this true versus fake. And those that know what's fake, they still perpetrating like it's the real, bro. You're not helping our community by faking it. You're not. But who am I, right? That's my opinion. If you're going to keep it real with yourself, and it's amazing because a couple of episodes I say, man, when's the last time you looked in the mirror, bro? You can lead a horse, but you can't make it drink. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You would think everybody, oh yeah, Samuel. In Django, the Steven. Yeah, so I normally say Sambos. Steven is his character. And look how many other people will sell you out for. Now, see, that's why I say we was talking the other day, Prince, about cloud chaser, because sometimes you can start circulating with a bunch of flies. They don't mean you no good, and they really don't see you want to shine, right? The whole thing is this. Just be yourself, and your shine is already there. Hey, if you got a family, you 9 times out of 10 kick it more with your family than these niggas on the street. You shining. Oh, Slugger said that? Yeah. And when you with your family, you ain't on the tube as much. You with your family. You shining, bro. Because you got to shine more for your kids to see how a real man move. Not how a real man talk without no action. How a real man move. See, that's what example I think a lot of these clucks need to figure out. Be around your kids more often than you in the streets. Because even though you're chasing your dreams, it have more meaning and memory when you're around your family and they see the upbringing. Man, I had my son tell me one thing, Daddy. I'm glad you showed me about these people that say they gangsters and you need to listen to them. And there's a lot of adults that's going to want that title, bruh. But you don't stand on nothing. So when my son come out there, he outworked your sorry butt. That's what I taught him. Because even though you got the goddamn age, but you ain't turned that other page to the understanding where you supposed to be, you're a cluck. All that old school game you think you got, that's in the past. Keep it in your memory bank. Elevate that game because you're still talking the same bull crap year after year. But you're trying to impress these youngsters that might be amazed on how you conversate. You're a cancer, bro. You're a cancer to your own community. I looked up the definition of slang terms for clout chasing. You should look it up. Now, bro, I look it up. I ain't gonna be naive. But you know, it's not an offensive. No, all respect, man. It's like I'm 50 years old. When was that word? When did that word come up? And who put that word in there? Who? All right. So then we say, all right, we look up the definition, right? Who told these youngsters it was cool to wear tight pants? Is that in the dictionary? When is somebody gonna understand? Nobody can tell you how you feel. Words ain't crap if you ain't got meaning behind it. Like the cheaters, like say for instance, what's her name? Siri can answer some of the logical questions in the universe. She was programmed to think like that. See, I'm trying to get up out the box. I don't care what's in the dictionary. I understand my perspective on, and that's all with respect. So, say for instance this, and this is how I know this new word they came up with. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Now, bro, think about this. Law-abiding citizen. That means you're a pushover. The government don't have to feel threatened because you ain't gonna do nothing out of the norm. I'm gonna tell you something why they don't give people their rights back when they get up out the institution. They put the stipulations on it because they know them people right there will check their game. Check. It ain't about waiting. It's about on the spot. Check their game. Waiting on the house to pass this and all that, man. You didn't lost a couple of months, huh? They didn't got the next level. See, that's how people stay behind in life. They pay attention what the government say is cool and what no, I said ain't no disrespect. So, but this made me expound on the matter. You know you ain't doing no wrong. You call yourself a good person, right? What is a citizen of this crooked society that really don't care about nobody ethnic group but their own echelon? No, bro. I can't say I'm that. I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. I don't do no telling. I don't do no snitching. I don't do no ratting. I don't do no socializing with marks and all that when they trying to figure out who they are in life. I don't even do that, bro. I don't. It's like you would think of the word good citizen is a good thing. No, bro. Bro. That means to me, this is my opinion. That means that you still follow everything, quote unquote, the man tell you to be right or wrong. You have to judge your life and see, and it ain't nothing wrong with doing that, but you don't have to do it how they say. They can give you, like I'm giving you some understanding of how I view everything, but now, bro, I don't think they have our best interests in mind, so I don't want to be, quote unquote, like they say, a good citizen. I like to be somebody who's very independent thinking. In that, now we're here in America, but we was here before they was. They want to say the word citizen. I want to say native. They don't want to say my word, then I don't want to say their word. No, that's just what it is. That's just what it is, bro. It's like, you know, we can have the dialogue, you know, and get an understanding. We can have the dialogue. Some people, now we got to get about that slave mentality, man, that what them people say and how we should view things. Like a lot of people fell victim, and it's just like I say, for the propaganda when they had to take that ooh-wee. No, for real though. I'm finna be on here 2 hours. See, we can be on here when we really conversating about something, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. Cause I know, you know, y'all got a life. Y'all trying to do things and move things and make things happen for your family. Not them niggas on the street, but your family. All I say, everybody gonna have to be held accountable for the bull crap they say and do. But I ain't gonna be, it'll all come out in the wash, bro. It always do. Only thing you have to do is stay out the way, but in the way. Yeah, for real. And don't be on that chitlin circuit, they say, talking on that phone. This is a message from Slugger. It sounds like them folks, right? This is a message from Slugger. When I speak, you can take my advice or you can say F me. See, that's the choices. But I want to see everybody grow. Nobody fall for the propaganda, because I think a lot of distractions and propaganda bull crap is like them other folks. You don't ever see it in their culture because they don't show it. They don't show it. If they're not getting along and all that, they don't show it. So you think that other culture is doing better and we're the only ones with the problem because we allowed it to happen. If you know somebody that's like-minded, they want to have a dialogue. So iron sharpen iron. Send them to my channel, Slugga, SLUGGA_IKIR. You see it right there? It's my channel. We can talk about it. But I don't want to talk to no Pan-African and think everybody from America. This is how I feel, though. And I'm going to stand on that. Came from Africa. Where the boats at? Man, come on, man. Yeah, we all came from Africa if you want to think biblical. But the world separated, and so you have people that's over in this continent. So man did come from Africa. Don't misconstrue that. I'm not saying nothing of that matter. But since man then came from Africa, there's been a bunch of bull crap and propaganda that come behind that. Find out who you are as a people. Understand the snakes when they walk in the grass. Recognize. Let me see. Recognize. How would I say it? I'll try to keep it clean. Yeah. Recognize when you see boo-boo. That's boo-boo. And you better hurry up and pick it up because them flies are coming. Because they smell it too. Facts. It's your boy Slugga. I'm in and out. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I just want to tell you about if the recap will be, hey, man, by June 1st, it's up to the Senate. I mean, well, the House, if they going to raise the debt limit to $5 trillion, more money America in debt, and people are not respecting the money. So you ask yourself as a citizen, right? For some of y'all want to run down that pathway, but ask yourself as a resident of the United States, past the corporation name, right? The residents. The residents of the United States. How's that going to look June 1st? Is that what's going to wake you up when you see it's crazy because it's even, like, I think a lot of y'all really slow, but try to be on the internet like y'all short. Listen, how do you know weather is coming? Bad weather's coming. Are you one of the ones that pay attention to the news, the Weather Channel? Or can you look up at the sky and say, man, it's finna rain? You get that notion, right? You get that understanding because logically you are pretty intelligent. You choose not to be, right? But you get that understanding like, hey, man, walk outside and, early in the morning, you trying to figure out your outfit and all that, how the weather is, because half of the news stations don't know what the heck they talking about. They freestyling too, right? They can look at a radar and just guesstimate. But you can walk out there for yourself and see if it's finna rain. You can smell it in the air. But I'm going to tell y'all, mark my word, the rain is coming. And don't let yourself get caught outside. And you done walked outside, check the weather, but you locked the door. You can't even get back in the house. No, bro, don't put all them obstacles in front of you and you don't know how to get out of them. Or you got to keep lying your way to get more in debt, more lies. So you got to remember more stuff. Now, who want to live a life like that? Man, we ain't no kids. Keep it 100 with each other. And we have the understanding. You can like it or move around, partner. I ain't going to fake it, shake. I ain't going to kick it till I ain't going to fake it till I make it. Where that concept come from? I like living in my means. Certain crap I can't do. I'm not going to tell the world, like, man, they say, man, I'm better than you. Watch my success and all that. And knowing I still stay in an apartment. I'm trying to learn from somebody who elevated past what I have. And stay humble in your lesson. It's your boy Slugga, man. You already know how we do it. We're going to shake them haters off, man, and keep it moving. Huh? We're going to keep it real. But understand this, man. Pain. You already know I'm going to close it. Pain. From my heart to the back I can feel the pain, bro. The world get heavy sometime, man. You just got to balance yourself and walk slow because you don't want your knees to buckle. Man, let me get off here for somebody use my metaphors and all that and say that's my theirs, right? Man, no, let me stop. You don't want to pay me no homage? That's cool. I'm old school, man. I'm going to keep it grooving and moving, man. For real, for real. I'm going to talk that talk and walk that walk, though. At the end of the day, that's just what a real man do. You talk that talk, you got to walk that walk. See, some people talk that talk and can't walk the walk. Y'all got to hold them accountable to that. No, for real. It's your boy Slugger signing out, but I'm going to play this jam like I normally do and then just ride it through, bro. They know that one. Tell somebody, hit that like button, man.
Now I done had it in and out with my girlfriend, my sister, family, boyfriends. All my bills paid, a nigga still need more ends. We say fuck a nigga. It look like we need more friends. Blame me for participation, it come from both ends. Garfield niggas only in for their own help. You got it on your own, but watch out for their wrong step. Keep asking for the shit, nigga get the wrong help. The recovery process can make you take the wrong left. All that shit held in, I hope you got some long breath. Admitting to your wrongs like you wrong, that's a strong step. I'm hanging on with all my might from a life of strong built. Pistol in my face, but I can tell you how the chrome felt. And through the storm and through the weather and even through the rain, I don't think they understand the underdog thing. And through the struggle and through the hate and overcoming pain, there's a blessing at the end of your tunnel, man.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game remain the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now we living in the ghetto, riding metros, hanging on the shaky life, walking on jello. I used to want to be the one to say hello. Did it ever make a real friend, nigga? Hell no. I feel like I was better off mellow. Then I went and lost my cousin, thinking where the kill go. I tried fast, but I had to learn to sell slow. You did your job and took the rap, but homie, where your bills go? Now everything is just seeming like a mystery. It piss you off every time thinking about your history. We was cool, now you wanna throw your fist at me. All this because your girlfriend blew a kiss at me. Now he dissing me, I'm wishing he'll really stop motherfucking pissing me. Cause you don't want my recipe. You don't even wanna try to bring out the best of me. Cause I'm the real deal and I don't even need pedigree for real.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game was made the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game was made the same. Too much pain, too much pain.
Now it's a hair thin line between love and hate. And it's about the same distance between real and fake. Now the fake love that you thought was so real can leave you living with hate that you thought you could never feel. Leave you having to deal with emotions you ain't never felt. Too hard to bluff, but you can't fold from the hand you dealt. Heart in my back pocket, trusting nothing but God in my gut now. Relationships is barely conversation for a nut now. 8 years down the drain, thought I was giving my everything. Wound the drain of everything and walked away without a thing. Except the one thing that God gave me to remind me. Part of growth and development, leaving some things behind me. Whatever time I've got left is invested to making sure before I leave my 3 C's of debt and stress free. Yeah, I done walked in the sun, so I appreciate the rain. Cherish every battle scar. Why? I survived the pain.
From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game was made the same. Too much pain, too much pain. From my heart to my back, I can feel the pain. Nobody really trying to help, the game was made the same.
still constantly hear the conversation, man, because we can go in. But I think that's enough for y'all today. Well, right now, I'm probably depending on how the mood swing. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be looking, man. I'm trying to figure these cats out, trying to figure the world out. We all trying to figure it out. But man, ain't nobody got the true answer, man. But I know division is not what we need. I know division is not what we need, bro. That's the craziest part, man. You know, people need to stand on something, man, like for real. See, the concept of keeping it real is not just of the channel, man. It's like with self, man. How can I expect you to keep it real with me? You can't keep it real with yourself. That stands for something, man. Like people want to say they stand on that. No, stand on yourself and your conduct, your personality. Nobody talking about your character, right? Characters come and go. You get that's like you bipolar. Like what character is this? They call it bipolar. This. So if you preaching like you got a character, you kind of special, right? Go to Comedy Central because I deal with personalities, like point blank, period. Right? I might have this type of personality, but character is never. It's just who I am. Like I'm gonna stand on that, man. Y'all come through, salute. If y'all come late, salute, like. Just listen to the whole conversation, man, and definitely know about what's looming. We got the post office supposed to be going on strike in August. We got June, depending on if the government want to give us more $5 trillion, which makes, if it's a half cup of tea, it'll make, if you start adding more to it, like some water, it make it diluted. So inflation will go up if they do that. So it's like a lose-lose situation, man. People just need to pay attention what they need to prepare for in life. Start your garden and keep it moving, man. Pay less attention to these suckers. Talking about they doing that, and man, it don't nobody matter. But you need to get your family together before you try to get somebody else together. That's what I stand on. God dang it. It's your boy Slugger, man. It's about that time. It's about that time for, I get tired of these clowns, bro. Your boy Slugger gonna stand on something, man. And I'm doing it for y'all, man, because we got to get these clowns off. Don't stop making them think that what they say, the division they try to cause, or the mess that we know they part of, stay on the internet, bro. I treat everybody with respect, bro. Everybody, until they show me they don't deserve it. It's levels to this. Now you don't get them levels if you act shake. What they say, if you shaking, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people go back and forth because they can't keep it real with themselves and they don't know who their friends are. No, I don't like being around people like that. I don't like being around people. I can tell you straight up, because you won't make it in my environment, bro. And a lot of people think they can act like that because everybody got them issues. No, bro, it's about manhood principle. Stand on that. Give a damn about no clown. Yeah. Let me get off. So y'all boys have a good afternoon. Continue to stay blessed and stay out the way, but in the way. If you see clucks being clucks, get off their channel and go pay attention to some of my old videos. How about that? If you need something to watch, go watch me. I got to promote my own stuff. Ain't that crazy? Yeah. Don't make me. No. I got to go. Holla.